Hey guys, Bobbery18 here, and welcome back to more Pikmin. In the last part, we almost finished the distance sprint, getting every ship part but 2 of them. And in this part, we'll get those last 2, as well as fight the super boss thing that's in this area. It's optional, but I want to fight it just to show it. We're actually going to do that first, because this is sort of a re-recording of this part, because the last time I tried to fight that boss, I had like a glitch happen where I couldn't actually damage it. I don't actually know if it's a glitch, but I've actually had it before that recording. I've had it happen before that recording, and it's kind of stupid, but I'm pretty sure I need at least half a day to get those other 2 ship parts, and I'm pretty sure I can fight the super boss, this guy, in like less than a half a day, so I'm pretty sure we should be good. And I just want to get this out of the way now, just because in case that does happen again, then I won't have to do the entire day over again. Because in my first recording of this, I got the parts first, and then I fought this guy. But now I see that I have to fight him first, and he doesn't actually appear. You want to fight this guy before or on day 15? At least I thought it was on day 15 or before. Apparently it has to be before, because I tried fighting it on day 15, because I had the glitch thing happen, but it didn't work. Like, he wasn't here. Maybe that was because I already triggered him, but anyway, you want to attack that egg here until it pops like that. And this is the Smoky Progg. He's basically like a poisonous frog monster thing, and anywhere, if you throw Pikmin anywhere but on his head, they'll pretty much instantly perish because he's poisonous, and the only Pikmin that's immune to poison is whites, and they're not in this game, so I gotta wonder, though, if, like, whites actually were in this game, if they would still be poisonous, because he seems to be, like, a super, like, really amazing creature. I don't know. Anyway, what he's going to do first, he's going to come over to your onions, or your base, basically. He usually goes up to an onion, usually the red one first for me, and he does a little attack where he roars like that, and what that attack does, if there's any Pikmin buried underground, it uproots them. You can try and attack him when he's like under the onion like that, but I find it easier to wait till he's away from the onion, just because more often than not I get Pikmin like stuck on the onion whenever I try and do that. So I just try and fight him when he's like coming towards me like this. And you want to make sure you throw him like on his face. Make sure you don't throw them anywhere but like behind his face, or else they'll die. And that's not good. I already lost some, and I'm prepared to lose a lot of reds, so, and you should be too if you're fighting him like with me or something. Try and throw only a little amount. That's something I was kind of failing to do earlier, just because I wanted a lot of damage. As long as he at least like stay on him, they should be fine. You want to call them back like right as he's about to throw them off, because or else he will knock them off, and they'll get knocked like into his back usually, and that's not good. Sometimes even if when you call them off, they'll like still go onto his back, and that's where it gets poisonous. That's where it gets poisonous. Yeah, see, you can try and kind of like throw him on his head, and I guess it kind of works. But he like instantly throws them off, and then they go on his back, and then they all die. That's great. Okay. If I need more reds, I guess I can get more. And also, yeah, the glitch happened. I don't know if I've ever explained that, but in like Pikmin 1, there's like this glitch that happens where if you lose Pikmin, I guess it's like too fast or something. The counter on like how many you have gets really wonky, and it gets ahead of like how many Pikmin are on the field. So I guess that happened to me here, and it's really weird. If you get out like 100 Pikmin, it'll fix the problem, because you can't get out more than 100. But it's not a big glitch, so I'm not too worried about it right now. I pretty much just want to get this guy done. Most people I've seen actually kind of overreact to how hard he is. He's not that hard, you just kind of have to be patient with him. Like, he's a little baby, and actually technically he is a baby. We broke him out of his egg. So I guess I don't blame him for being kind of mad. Oh my god, get out of there, you're going to die. Oh my god, oh well, you didn't, okay. Do your thing. Please let me throw Pikmin. No, see, they get stuck on the onion, and that's stupid. That's why I don't like that. I mean, it's a good strategy because the Pikmin can't, because he doesn't really move for a little bit, but it's not because they get stuck on the onion. Or that's at least happens for me. I don't know about for other people. I haven't really seen other people like had that problem, but I guess I'm not other people. Okay, yeah, you really want to be quick about calling Pikmin off of him, because, yeah. Oh my god, I keep losing some without meaning to. Yeah, there's a really kind of strict area where you can actually throw Pikmin, and it's a I don't know. It's not that hard of a boss, like I said before. People kind of overreact to it, but yeah. I'm also sorry if my reaction to it wasn't as like, I don't know, like as amazingly surprised as you would have hoped or something. It's just that one, I've seen this boss before. It's not really blind or anything, and two, I've said it before, but I don't really like to, uh, like if something surprising happens in a game, I don't really like react violently to it or scream to it or anything. I just like to react like calmly and like assess the situation and what happened. And wow, he died in a very spectacular manner. And yeah, there he goes his soul. Oh no. Anyway, I'm going to bring this back to the yellows, just because we only have 85 yellows, and the yellows are pretty much the ones that need this the most. This is a gold pearl. We saw like silver pearls earlier, but this will give 100 Pikmin to you. So yeah, that's really good. I'm gonna get out 10. Oh crap. I'm going to get, yeah, 10 and 90, or actually 89, because we actually have a blue planted from like the massacre that happened yesterday over in the the area where we lost a lot of blues yesterday. Okay, so we have all those. I'm going to bring this back to the yellows, and I wanted to get on 100 Pikmin, obviously, because, you know, that's what I wanted to do. So I want us to pluck all 100 Pikmin. Basically, just watch this number go up. I would love to show all the seed sprouts come out of this, but it would take so long to pluck the Pikmin, it wouldn't even be worth it. Just look at that number go up. It'll keep going up, even when we're coming over here. And the yellows kind of deserve it, because I kind of been neglecting their numbers, so I think it's worth it for them. So, yeah. Basically what I'm going to do for the rest of the stay, to get the other two shipwrights, I'm going to take these yellow, well no, I'm going to take the reds, and we're going to go, all the reds, we're going to go knock down that wall over at the, over here to go fight that armor cannon beetle, because that's the other shipwright that we need to get. I'm basically going to be multitasking these parts, and get over here. Just die, no, I said die, there we go. Okay, get that. Sure. Just, you know what? Eat this nectar. You deserve it. The reds did basically all the work in that fight. They did do all the work in that fight, except for the blues that kind of, I guess, broke it open. But, yeah. Anyway, there's that. Just get on this, not him. And, yeah, we should still be able to get the rest of the shipwrights back in the stay. I'm pretty confident that we'll be able to. I thought I saw a red over there. That's weird. And anyway, while they're breaking down that wall, I'm going to take the rest of the yellows. Like I said in the last part, we need 10. And I'm going to be taking them up this, like, maze area, I guess you could say. I found the safest way is to throw them over here, and wait for them to get on this, like, bigger ledge over here, and then take them, lead them over here, make sure they don't fall off all the way, but, okay, some of them fell off, that's fine. Basically, you want to throw them up onto this, part up here. You want to make sure you're facing away from it, too, because if you're facing like this, when you try and throw Pikmin, they'll go down the sledge right here, because they go behind you when you're throwing it, and you don't want to have that happen. I'm going to get these other two Pikmin on this part before I go help those reds with the wall, or there's actually a ramp that we need to build, too. Before I go help the reds, or get the reds on that ramp, I'm going to get the yellows on this first, because I want to get this part back. Okay, there we go. They should bring that back, because it only takes 10, and actually I'll look at the description, because I didn't last time. Wow, they're carrying it like, that's weird. Anyway, I found my UV lamp. The only problem with this handheld light is that it can be too bright at times. Oh no. I have to remember to wear my sun visor whenever I look into it. Okay, that's great. Okay. Also, I'm pretty sure that's an optional part. Like, I only remember, like, 2 optional parts like that, and the space float I know are optional parts. I'm pretty sure the description for when we bring it back to the ship will even say it's an optional part. But anyway, you want to throw Pikmin up here. Yeah, they should automatically get on the thing. Thankfully, like, Pikmin can't, like, get on the fire geysers in this game. That's only in Pikmin 2, like, to destroy it. Or else we'd probably have the Pikmin getting on that, knowing my luck. Okay, get on that ramp. Are they really? Wow, that took them a while. Okay, I'll just wait for them to break it down a notch for me to throw more, because it can be kind of finicky throwing Pikmin up there, because you don't want them on the bridge, because they won't actually help with, or the ramp, because they won't actually help it that way. But anyway, we brought the UV lamp back. UV lamp. This handy light is great for tanning, but it doesn't seem to have any relation to the dolphin's fight capabilities. I doubt that it will affect my escape from this planet. Perhaps there are other parts like this as well. Yeah, I think that's one of the few where he actually notes that it's not required in the description. I don't think he did that with the space float. Maybe he did, I can't remember, but I don't know. Either way, like I said, that isn't required, so I guess that's a way to know. Although I already brought it back, so I don't know why he's pointing it out then. Oh, well, I guess the description for when you bring it back to the dolphin is the same one if you press A next to it when you're trying to check it again. So, I guess if you're checking it then, but either way, if you have Pikmin carrying it where you're able to check it, then you'd already be on the path where it's bringing it back to the dolphin. I don't know, this is weird. I'll stop overcomplicating it, and camera, please slowly go back down, because I don't need you being up there again. Okay, just like before, we have to fight the armor cannon beetle, and it's exactly the same. Wait for him to shoot, or don't. Okay, I guess he doesn't see me. Throw Pikmin onto him rapidly, so they get stuck in his hole. Also, that sounds really kind of bad. Okay. Now throw Pikmin on his back, his flaming hot back. No, I've done this fight with blues before, like when I was practicing it. You don't actually need reds on this, as much as his flaming hot back would, surprise you about that. But anyway, I've discovered the Bowsprit. With this piece installed, my ship should regain some of its sleek shape. Okay, so I guess it's the, like the top of it, I guess. Okay. You carry that. Yeah, I'm not going to give that back. I'll give that to the blues, just because I think they kind of need it. Well, maybe not need it, but I think they kind of deserve it almost after what happened yesterday. How do I have 10 Pikmin in my party? Where do I have 10 Pikmin in my party? Is that the glitch again? Because I really don't want... I need to pluck that blue. But yeah, there's no Pikmin in my party. I have no idea why that's happening again. Anyway, all those guys can carry that. Wait, did I lose... Did I only have 80 reds? I thought I had 89. That's weird. Okay, anyway. You're a bud, but that's fine. Anyway, I need to put those yellows back, then I'll get out some more blues so I can take this back to the blues. Because after what happened yesterday, they kind of deserve it. Although the reds might also kind of deserve it. I'm not positive, but because of, like, them fighting the Smoky Progg. So, I don't know. Maybe. Let's see. I have, what, 80 reds out plus 61, that's 140. And then I think I have, like, 127 blues. Yeah, that's fine. I think that gives me, like, 30 Pikmin, though. But I'm contemplating whether I should actually have more blues than reds at this point. But I don't think it matters that much. Here, just get back here. Wow, they're still pushing it. Okay. Here, no, don't get on that. Get on this. We do not need to carry that because we don't. Then I'll just get out, like, 20 blues, I guess, because we can just use, the reds can also help carry this back, because as long as you have a majority of blues on it, it should be fine. Anyway, there's the last part of the distance ring, and the second to last part in the entire game. Bowsprit, the so-called face of the dolphin. In point of fact, I designed it. So, does that mean you actually know how it works, unlike every other part that you have? Yeah. Anyway, the ship fixes itself again, and this time it really does look pretty much finished now, although there's still one part missing, so, I wonder. Anyway, get all you back, and, I need to make sure blues get on this. Hold a Pikmin, please. There we go. I'll get the 20 blues on this, and as long as there's, like, only 10 reds on it or something, I should be fine. 24, 25, 26, 27, there we go. Okay, please take it back to the blues, not reds. Okay, there we go. Wow, the onion is right there. I don't know why they go around such a roundabout way. Anyway, once they get this part back, we should pretty much be done for this corpse back, I guess. We should be done for the day. We raised up blues. We didn't really raise up any reds, though. We got our yellows up to pretty much... Well, I think we actually have the most yellows now, because we had, like, 84 yellows. Let me actually see. Yeah, we have 185 yellows now. Holy crap. We only have, like... Here, well, I'll wait till they go all in. All of them go in. We have 178 blues, and we have, like, 160 reds, I think. Or, no, like, 140 reds. Maybe I should actually raise up some reds, but... And reds are kind of important for the final battle, but actually, surprisingly, yellows are actually kind of important for the final battle, too, because, well, you'll see. It involves things. Yeah, okay. Anyway, that is pretty much the end here. We made it to sundown. We fought the super boss. We got the last 2 ship parts. I feel good about today. We raised up yellows a lot, more than we would ever need. In fact, I probably would have been fine with just the 84, or 80, whatever I had, but I'm glad that we gave it to the yellows. They deserve at least something, so they get that little treat for them, and we killed the thing that was in its egg. It was probably like, it probably wasn't even ready to come out. We just broke it ourselves. But it is no more. It'll no longer poison anything. Not like it was actually doing damage to it before, but you never know. Anyway, 10, 9, 8, 7 numbers. Yeah, sure. Wow. All the enemies are like cleared out of this already, except for like that one Wollywog. Kind of surprising. I thought they would have respawned a lot earlier. I'm glad that I'm not that I'm complaining that they don't. I'm just saying, like, with how this game kind of handles like the dickish enemies in this area, I wouldn't be surprised. I'm surprised that they didn't respawn earlier. Yeah. There we go. I will just sit at base for the rest of the time. I will lay down under the stars and watch as I almost have my ship completed. There we go. End of the second to final... Well, not really, because we have other things to do, but I'll explain that in a minute once we get to the screen. Anyway, that is the end of the distance spring. We'll never need to come back here again. I'm glad that I didn't have to do a separate day for the Smoky Progg, because that really smooth things out, I guess you could say. Even more shearwigs. I don't know where you're coming from. Underground? Why didn't you come up during regular time? I don't know. 14 days since impact. At last, but a single part remains. Since I've recovered 29 of the missing parts, the dolphin's power is near capacity. In the forest steps below, I see a region where the final part must lie. Clearly, this is my final trial. My life support fails in 16 days. Courage. Clearly, it'll take us 16 days to get that final ship right. And wow, just look at the graph there. Yellow shot up, blue shot up. Yeah, the only thing that's kind of lacking is reds, but I feel, we still have a good amount of reds, I think. Maybe not as much as I would like, but it's fine. It's not like I'm just going to take an extra day just to go get more reds. And anyway, we unlocked the final area, which is fittingly called the final trial. And there's also a meteor shower in the background. Oh, so pretty. Yeah, so in the next part of Pikmin, we will actually not be going to the final trial. We're going to be taking the next 2 days, and I'm going to combine them into one part. We're going to be going back to the impact site for days 16 and 17, because on both of those days, there's sort of like mini-bosses, optional mini-boss type things that I want to show. And then after that, we will be going to the final trial. So I guess we'll finish the game on day 18, technically. I mean, technically it would have been... No, wait, day 15 and 16. I always forget, because I think day 15 is the one I just did, but it's not. Days 15 and 16 will be going to the impact site, and then I guess we'll finish on day 17. The two mini-bosses in the impact site will be together in one part, so I won't, like, because we're basically just going to be showing off the boss. I'm not even going to be raising any Pikmin or anything. I'm just going to be showing off the bosses, and then we're pretty much just going to be going to sunset, because I just, all I wanted to do is show off the bosses, but, well, I'll explain that in the next part, like when they show up and stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you then.